Hello, sentient beings, non-sentient beings, YouTubers, non-YouTubers, those who are trying to figure out who the hell I am, and those who already know who I am. This is Monika's Ghost. And I had another video, actually a series of videos that I was in the middle of creating when I found this Monika's Entity post from, for us, it would be the morning, about 2 hours ago, 8 o'clock a.m. Central Time in the great United States of America. So wherever it is, whatever the time is in Wallaroo, Australia. And I just could not help myself. I was obsessed, Monika. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I had like OCD, Monika, Claudia. We'll get into that another time. Over this post. I couldn't help myself. I didn't know what to do. Okay, so I'm going to start with a disclaimer. First of all, this is not a bullying video site, because that's apparently what she's claiming it is. Oh, no, we won't even be discussing you all of the time, Monika. We will be discussing other people as well, don't worry. This is an expose video site that's full of a lot of cussing, because I fucking like to cuss. So, I'm in no way bullying you. I am exposing you. You've already been exposed by TV program in your country, the Courier Mail, several other people, but I'm going to help keep it going because I find you to be a dangerous human being. I find your practices to be dangerous, and I'm concerned for the health of the people, not only the over 24 people that you infected somehow with some laser therapy and still are paying that off and still having problems with that. Yes, I know what you're going to say. Oh, that was like 4 or 5 years ago. Some of those people will suffer for the rest of their lives. Nope. I think even today's post proves that you have no fucking idea what you're talking about half the time. Okay? And this will probably be 2 or 3 videos because there's a couple things that really need to be covered. First thing I'd like to do is point out the whole post. So for those who are totally interested, you pause here, read the post. You know, when the bell rings, ting, we'll turn the page. Start with the first sentence, because this post is a beautiful example of when I was talking about non-professionalism for one thing, and later on as in health practice, of taking some kernels of truth and then throwing some bald-faced bullshit in there and then thinking you're going to get away with it, okay? And that people are listening, and there are people who are listening. Oh my God, why? I don't know, okay? I once suffered from fibromyalgia of the spinal cord. This can be a very debilitating disorder. Bing, 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 bing. Bullshit alert, bullshit alert, bullshit alert, bullshit alert, bullshit alert. Doesn't exist. So she opens with a bald-faced lie, which nobody's going to look up, or they're going to believe in her because she's a health practitioner, so she would know. And it's probably, and if you ask her about it, she's either going to delete you from her page on Facebook, or what she's going to do is she's going to say, well, you don't know because it's a very rare disorder. Okay? It's so rare that only Monika has heard of it. So let's go to the Spine Center at ucla.edu/fibromyalgia. Okay? Pause here, read what you'd like to read, and then when the little bell dings, ding, we'll change the page again. Monika actually did a bunch of us a favor as fibromites. I've been a fibromite, as we refer to ourselves, for over 20 years. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, Monika, before fibromyalgia was cool. Just so you know. Okay? And it took another fibromite to look me in the face and say, you're fucked up, go to the doctor. Because the doctors wouldn't diagnose me with anything. And I finally had to fight for this diagnosis. So for any moron to go out there and say, oh, yeah, I had fibromyalgia of the spinal cord, pisses us off. Pisses us off. So, you know, that's how pisses we are about it. And that's why we're exposing the lies that you put out there. So, but you did do us one favor, which I'll discuss at the end of this moment, or this video. If you stop and read this, it talks about what fibromyalgia is. This is probably the best summary I've ever seen on the web. I mean, I have books upon books, and I could take pictures of what's in the books, and I could post it up for you, or I could give you the links for the books. Maybe I will, I don't know. I'm very bad about links, I'll tell you right now. Look it up if you don't believe me. Go to the Journal of Pain, which covers fibromyalgia ad nauseum. Beautiful, wonderful scholarly journal. They put most of their stuff online. If you don't, go to your local university's library. Most of them will carry the journal, especially if they have a any kind of nursing program or anything like that, the Journal of Pain is one of the ones they carry. Not one reference in the Journal of Pain to fibromyalgia of the spinal cord. Isn't that strange? But a lot of references to basically what is summarized here. Okay? As you can see, when you read that, there was no, I guess we'll go on to the next one. There was absolutely no discussion of locus of pain. One space, the spinal cord, the elbows, the toenails. It is widespread pain, which is what I wanted to show here. The MayoClinic.org, which is one of the premier clinics in working with people in Western medicine and complementary medicine together. Okay? And I don't just say this from personal experience where I've been able to have an herbalist, I've been able to talk to an osteopath, I have been able to discuss with my PA alternatives such as chiropractic therapies, massage therapies, acupuncture, acupressures, and have been taken seriously. But because when you go to Mayo Clinic and you look up a lot of the papers that are written and shared by Mayo Clinic physicians and Mayo Clinic diagnosticians, you will find that they are on, along with probably University of Maryland and University of Michigan and UCLA, are on the cusp of this kind of information. If you don't believe me, go look it up. It's awesome information. So here they discuss very pointedly, and in simple terms I thought would help Monika, widespread pain, fatigue, cognitive disabilities, other problems. Not once does it say locus of pain and injury to the spinal cord area. Now, the one thing I'd like to give you kudos for, Monika, is that in looking up fibromyalgia of the spinal cord, I was able to find in the Journal of Pain on NFRA, which a lot of people do go to, even though it's kind of a they share a lot of information, but then they want you to buy stuff, you know. It's a fibro.net type site, but great summaries, and you can get from those summaries to really great papers and really great research. That there is up and coming research that spinal compression may be a huge factor in fibromyalgia, pain, and issues of the body. So thank you for that, because this is huge information, because after speaking with a lot of fibromites in the past, I've realized a lot of them have spinal stenosis, they have to have laser back surgeries, they do better after chiropractic therapies, massage therapies, and inversion therapies to relieve compressions off the back, at least even if temporarily. And so this supports a lot of the allegoric information we're finding in the fibromyalgia community. So thank you for that. At least you did one good thing, okay? Now, in the next video, I think we're going to discuss leaky gut syndrome and 2 herbs that are specifically mentioned in Monika's post and what the problems are with what she's mentioned. And for those of you who are just going to take off after this video, you guys have a nice day.